your being, your soul, is essentially just a frequency. Your soul's core vibrational frequency would be your frequency of authenticity. That is the highest frequency. Physical reality is a school to teach you how to raise your frequency to your soul's core vibrational frequency of authenticity. So the negative beliefs that we believe to be true, that we inherit or that we adopt to be our own, that are projected onto us from others, whether it's from our parents, our siblings, our friends, society, the government, school, it doesn't matter. Everything is a belief system, and everything is always constantly being projected onto you. And you're choosing to believe certain things to be true. And this can happen deep in an unconscious level. All day long, we're bombarded with TV advertisements, songs, politics, the news, whatever. All day long, we're bombarded with all these different types of belief systems, and a lot of times we buy into them and we believe them to be true unconsciously without even aware that we're doing it to ourselves, not even aware that we're actually adopting these limiting beliefs that are holding us back and are limiting us and keeping us in a low vibration, a fear-based vibration, preventing us from becoming in full harmony, in full resonance with our soul's core vibrational frequency, which would be your frequency of authenticity. So if you think of it as like the negative beliefs that we're believing to be true is what keeps us vibrating down here, let's say. And if you think of it as up here, this is your highest frequency of authenticity, your soul's core vibrational frequency. And as how you raise your frequency is you dissolve these negative beliefs, these limiting fear-based beliefs that you just choose to no longer believe them to be true. And when this happens, you just start becoming more in alignment with your higher self, with your soul's core vibrational frequency. That's all it is. It's just a dissolution of these belief systems. It's a dissolution of ego. And when someone has the willingness to do that, they actually are stepping into the highest form of their intelligence. They're stepping into their authentic path, and they're in more harmony with their soul's core vibrational frequency, because all ailments that we create within ourselves, all negative emotions and feelings and thoughts all stem from a belief system, right? And so all it is a distortion in your energy field, a distortion in your frequency that's keeping you vibrating here. It's like a tuning fork that's out of tune, right? When you have one tuning fork here and you bring it up to another one that's already vibrating here, you notice how two tuning forks, without even striking the first one, can start vibrating to match this one. It's kind of similar to that, and the best way I can explain it in these limiting words. But that's essentially what's happening. We're out of tune. It's the only reason why anyone experiences any type of suffering or anything like that within the physical body as well, is because their frequency has a distortion in it. They're out of tune. So all you have to do is dissolve the negative fear-based belief systems that you're choosing to believe to be true. Ask yourself, what must I believe to be true that would make me believe I have to feel this way? Discover the belief system, let it go, or redefine it in a positive way that serves you in a way you prefer, because that's how you empower yourself. That's how you're using every single circumstance to learn, to grow, to expand your consciousness, to raise your frequency. It's all about a dissolution of these negative fear-based limiting beliefs. Having the courage to step into your authentic path, to step into your authentic frequency without any fear. That's what it's about, is transcending the fear, right? Dissolve those belief systems. Understand that fear isn't real. It's just a construct in your mind that's limiting you and preventing you from even believing it's possible to be your authentic self, to do what you're truly passionate about, because you have these limiting beliefs that you need to work a job and make money and pay taxes and do all these other types of things, and this is right and this is wrong and this is okay and this isn't okay and I like this and I don't like that. All those are limiting beliefs that are preventing you from just stepping in to your authentic path, like stepping in to your highest frequency of authenticity and sustaining it there. Nothing wrong with any of that. Right? Nothing wrong with any of that at all, because whatever you're choosing to do is entirely up to you. How you choose to be is your free will. So there's nothing wrong with anything that you're choosing to do or choosing to feel in any given moment. You can choose to let go of the limiting beliefs, the fear-based negative beliefs, and become in total alignment with your higher self, with your soul's core vibrational frequency. And if someone has enough willingness to do this, one day, without even trying to meditate, they could just sit down and fall into a Samadhi state like I did. And in that Samadhi state, you remember everything. You no longer experience the illusion of separation. You no longer experience the illusion of division. You can see through this video game, and you understand that you're not only the character in the video game, you're also the video game itself, and you're the player outside of the video game. You literally are all that is, and all this is built by you, for you, to teach you, to give you an opportunity to transcend the fear, to let go of the distorted beliefs, the distorted frequency, which manifest from the negative fear-based limiting beliefs, to transcend that state of being to your ultimate highest frequency, your ultimate state of being, which would be your highest frequency of authenticity. That's what it's all about. That's the whole point to all of this. Remember, your circumstances don't matter. Only your state of being matters. Only your frequency.